coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
To throw, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Throwing Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. Nix to the air. Open man right side is Ingram. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a 2nd and 5. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal. That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And nothing doing. He's
Beezy.
Yeah,
I mean,
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Good defense, man.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Allen now looks to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Here's 3rd and 3. From midfield, here's Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he's got this down to the 35. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting into their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win.
Check down, team. Sure. It's all good.
And he'll be taken down.
I mean, if it's open, hit it. Boys trying to win another Super Bowl.
First down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Shakir holds it in.
Fumble.
This is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
5 wide.
Now Allen.
That's a drop, bro. I mean, he's right there on it.
Bills first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. For a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bills are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Nix.
Oh.
Quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Bryant has it. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. Nix looking to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So it looks like they start some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Nix to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's another Broncos first and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bo Nix in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. Allen. That's taken in.
I mean, how is the fuck is he wide open, fam?
Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos -7.5. I hope so.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense.
It's a very interesting read.
Them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out
You
there.
sound like you stream sniping, boy.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That was a very interesting read. I cannot hold you.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Good read. Quick read.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 39-yard line,
Yeah, it was supposed to
down
be.
at 6.
It's all good. Can't do nothing but just play, man.
Throwing now is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a
Good run.
secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Off 52.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking middle, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That's tough to play zone defense where they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll be brought down this time.
Yeah, he's the only one wide open. He got too much time to really get rid of the ball. Got to get some pressure on that nigga, man.
When you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs,
that nigga just sitting back there in the pocket really just picking me apart because I can't get no pressure.
You're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of
Good
different
defense. We'll take that, though.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the
Hey, man, we can only do what we can do, man.
a yard on the pickup there.
You know what I'm saying?
2nd and goal. Be
That's all we can do is do what we can do, fam.
Offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Cook
No, sir.
is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped
Let's
right
go.
at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough
Clone?
goal for them. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
No, what? No. What? He hiked the ball before I could do my adjustments. It's just a good fucking play, bro.
And it pays off with 6.
Good shit.
Able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it.
Can't believe they just let him get that shit. That boy, this a lucky nigga, boy.
Past the 15-yard line and no further. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good relaxing.
I just mean, I mean,
because right now they're starting to feel like they've got
bro.
to play catch up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So that complicates things a bit here.
Kid's the greatest, bro.
18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 62 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The defensive coordinators love that.
Man, it's crazy, fam. You cannot hold you, bro.
Come up on run support and stop that pop pass dead in
And
its
this kid,
tracks.
he
Partner, one good thing about
look like he locked in, so.
You should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
And this will be incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to the air with Nix. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They can.
What? Whoa! Dog.
The Broncos unable to convert here
Yo.
on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Man, they cheating, man. I guess.
Ready to go for their next drive.
I guess,
touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. Also
shit is crazy, bro. They really just hold me like that, fam. Clearly a catch, bro.
10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
That fucked me up, man.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
GG's, man.
For 21 yards.
This is ridiculous, bro.
And that's a great run. And this is
That's ridiculous.
It feels like he needs to
It really is, bro.
You're in the second half. You got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship. And he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
It's really ridiculous, bro. I'm checked out, man, at this point. You can have it.
first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage.
Checked out,
and
fam.
frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule.
That dropped through me.
The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That flag, that'll push him back 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 31-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. But probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Nix to the air. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down. Nix.
Bro, I can't even get the fucking ball off, bro. Like,
That means it's just one one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Good game.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
GG, fam.
Well, there's a time and a place.
I knew this shit was over when I dropped that ball, bro.
I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock, look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw.
I smoked the second. What you mean?
That is caught by Shakir. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
15 more yards.
It been game, bro, when I dropped that ball, bro.
To throw is Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Second down and 8.
56, 50.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to.
I'm just trying to ask salt to the wound now, huh?
Touchdown if he could have hung on.
Crazy.
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Alert! 56, 56. What's that?
Allen to throw. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
My quarterback hurt.
On the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter.
My quarterback's hurt, bro.
Yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now 3rd down and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Look where he's throwing the ball. This nigga cannot throw.
That's going to be intercepted.
Nah, it wasn't lagging. I didn't lag.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. All smiles and high fives on the defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
It's a good game, man. He just outplayed me, bro.
That's the kind of day that you feel
One drop pass really was the story of the game.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. So Allen's going to look to throw. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking
GG's.
some late